I know.
That's looking familiar.
You're funny.
I think
Funny girl.
She gets the holders in my top drawer there.
Oh, really?
Which one? This one? Where did she put that?
I don't know how you work this damn thing. That thing,
Down
yeah.
here?
Yeah?
Does it go this way?
No, they normally go this
Oh,
way.
do they? Okay.
Like so they can.
Oh, got it.
I think.
Oh, it's not flipped around yet. I can't. It's. You have to.
Push that out
You
of
have
the
to
way.
flip the view around to the front because it's got the back view.
So it does, yeah. You're right.
Do you know
Where's
how to
that?
flip it, Ben?
Where's the flipper? I can't see where the flipper is. I'm not very good with my glasses on.
Here you go.
There we are.
Oh, that thing behind you. Not that one.
I'll put it on here.
This one, that one. That's a better one, I think.
All right, okay. You can sit in there. Like somebody should sit there.
Here we go. Now you got all three of us. Four of us. How many?
I think.
Three, yeah, there's three of us
I
for
can
now.
hear it.
Well, and Wanda,
Whose phone's this?
I don't know.
it might be Janine's. She took mine because she's tracking the trail.
Okay. So,
All
I think
right.
we're live.
Good.
Yeah. I'm going to go and see if I can get Elizabeth to come over because I
Okay.
think you might need her. Yeah.
I hope she's movable.
Yeah, we hope she's feeling better, but she doesn't need to push it
Yeah.
because she's not feeling
Okay.
it.
So, I don't know what you want to kick off with, Carlene. Do you want to kick off
I
with?
can't hear.
What do you want to kick off with to tell everybody?
Right. Okay.
Hello.
Go for it. Oh, I don't have the stuff. I won't have the questions, will I?
Well, there probably won't be any questions yet.
Because they'll be on that computer. Oh, on that
It'll
one.
be on.
Oh, lordy.
This is the problem. This is why we need Elizabeth, or we need her phone or something,
Well, we can
because we need to.
move on until Janine gets back.
No, we just let people know that
Yeah.
there's been a delay.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a delay, guys. So hang tight. We'll
Right.
be
How
good.
do
We're
we,
just
how
getting
do we
the
turn
mail,
them off for a minute?
and
We'll be back. Can you?
just well, I can
We
pause. Do you want me just to
We can say hi.
mute it? You can.
You want to
pause
go
this.
say hi? Go say
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, hi everyone. So it's Amber from Colorado. Benjamin and I flew in last night. So we're here and we've been training some donkeys with Janine, and she's out on the trail real quick using my phone to do some GPS and all. So we're just hanging out here with Carlene and waiting for the mail to show up, and hopefully Elizabeth
Like
is
that.
feeling better.
Right.
So, Wanda, faithful friend. So, anyway, we're just getting excited for the Derby, the Donkey Derby on Sunday. So we flew in early. Benjamin and I flew in early so that we can help with the rescue donkeys and kind of get a feel for their abilities and what they can do, training, getting them used to the trail and those kind of things. So
Did you do that?
we did, yeah. So
Are they trained at all?
they're great. I mean, so I handled Arthur at first, so he's pretty big, but he got to rolling pretty fast, and then Benjamin took him over, and so he took him out on the trail, and then I took over Dimitri, and he's perfect. He is a perfect running donkey.
Good.
He needs a really good
Oh, that's
home.
good to hear.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, he's great. Like, he would let me run in front, and he he would totally not hesitate. If I tugged on the lead rope, just kept my face forward, he would just kind of come along and run with me. We also changed the different like placements of the donkeys. So sometimes Ben would be leading with Arthur, and then I would be in the middle with Dimitri, and then Janine had Charlie behind, and then we would just kind of change it up. And then
that sometimes makes a big difference.
Yeah. So they get a feel. Each of the donkeys would get a feel for another donkey, just kind of running behind them, and then also leading too. So that's one thing Dimitri's really good at. So he would follow me. He would follow the other donkeys. If we were going kind of fast on a downhill, he would let me kind of pull him back a little bit, like, whoa, we're not going to go that fast, and then let me get in front. So he's very respectful. Some of the
Respectful, that's an interesting word.
He's respectful to his runner. So because some donkeys will blow right through you, and they'll just be like, no, I'm going to go, and then they'll kind of blow through that lead rope. So he's very responsive, and then he would let me get behind him and do a little and a little, kind of kiss and a little, and then he was great. So, he's an all around great donkey. So he could walk with somebody, he could jog with them, he could run probably pretty fast too. So, and be a leader. So I would get him out front of everybody, and for him to get out front and just kind of be like, I could see where all of a sudden he's like, oh, I have no one else to follow, but he was still forward moving, but then not in a scared way.
Right.
He was very controlled and taking everything in. But sometimes when you're training a new donkey like that to lead out front, we prefer them to learn to lead out front.
Yeah.
But sometimes just start at a walk, and then you can kind of urge them to run a little bit. And when they get more comfortable with their person behind and driving them, then they're totally gonna. But I like them to kind of take everything in around them without always following another donkey. If that's all they get used to doing is following another donkey, then it's hard for them to ever lead. So it's nice, but Dimitri can do all that. Yeah, yeah. But Dimitri can. He's an all around. He was good at letting me drive him. He was good at following me, and then also being able to kind of control him a little bit. So he didn't run past me on a downhill, and he would let me just kind of put my arms up and hold, kind of keep him back. So
She's hiding.
yeah, he's doing good.
Sorry.
Come
Hi.
in. What?
Are you okay?
Welcome back. We just kind of took over.
Please go for it. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All sorted?
Yeah, we need your
Yeah.
expertise though.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hopefully it's all good and it's in the right
Come on now, see.
way.
You can see.
So yeah,
What have you been done?
we've been enjoying the
Okay.
fall foliage.
Okay.
The leaves are beautiful around here.
We're gonna
Very
need.
festive. Yeah.
They are.
Yes.
You want to pull over one of those things to sit on the
No,
blue
I'm
thing?
quite happy just sitting here.
You what?
I'm quite happy just sitting here. I'm going to look for questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Go with it. Yeah.
Go.
Well,
Go with it.
I want to say most of you might know Pockets, and we've been training Pockets for a year now
Yeah.
from here, and she's fantastic to run with. She does a good job of like following what I want, and she's just an all around good donkey, and she's just so nice and great to run with. And I'll be posting a lot of videos for my YouTube channel. And I'm recording off of these glasses right here. They're the Ray-Ban
Those glasses are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Show them the glasses for real.
So the glasses basically have a camera, and then it has like a sensor, so you can do like AI and stuff, and it's unique. But I
Listen to
will
music.
I will be posting a lot of Pockets videos and stuff. But I really enjoyed what was his name? I forgot.
Oh, Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur is Pocket's old boyfriend.
Don't let her bite that dog. That's
so-
what's happening here.
Okay.
Here, Wanda.
Come on, Wanda.
Come on, Wanda. You're okay.
Come on,
Wanda.
Okay. She may need help.
Come on. There we
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
Oh, don't bite Wanda.
So I got to experience Arthur, Pocket's boyfriend.
Oh.
And so that was fun and entertaining, and just he's a really good boy. And I noticed that Arthur and Pockets do the exact same thing on the trail: eat.
They love
Stop
to
and
eat. They love to stop and eat.
Oh yeah,
He
like
got a little tired at the end too. He was definitely faster at the beginning.
actually, I feel like when I got comfortable and got behind him, he was faster behind, more controlling, and he really understands what to do and stuff. He's really good boy.
Yeah.
Respectful is an
Yes.
interesting word I've never applied to donkeys, but that is very true.
Yes.
They become respectful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the donkey that I run with. So and that's what I call him whenever we kind of crest a hill. And I had done a video not too long ago of him where when I get to the top of a hill and then we're gonna have to go down, he's actually gotten to a point where he will stop before I realize that we're going downhill, and he'll stop almost in a way to say, "Do you want to get in front?"
Yeah.
And I find that to be a respectful action of the donkey asking me if I want to get in front. But he won't always necessarily run too fast for me on a downhill, but sometimes I just can't always see the trail around him because he's big.
Yeah.
So to me, it's nice that he recognizes, like, oh, do you want to go in front on the downhill? Because it's the donkeys that are just like, well, I gotta go. And then they're just, they're going. They don't think about their runner or their situation. It's just all about them and whoever they're following. But when a donkey like Dimitri today can be respectful and not let me pull him back just a little bit and be like, hey, I'm gonna get in front. That's what I call being respectful. So yeah.
Well, I'm certainly he got gold stars today.
Yes, he
See, we've got
did.
respectful donkeys.
Yes.
Respectful donkeys. That's
Beautifully handled. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, listen, do you know, we're all on sideways here, and I wondered,
I thought
Yeah,
we thought so.
Just
Yeah.
something,
Let's
Has
see.
everybody been watching us sideways
Yes.
too?
Yeah,
That's
everybody's ill.
Okay.
you have to face it the correct way of where
That's
the
what I
live
thought,
is.
but
Yeah, but it's not. Excuse me a second, people. Sorry. Right, and then I'm going to turn it. See if it turns with me.
oh.
I'm hoping it will.
It would-
No, it didn't do
yeah,
it.
The
Okay.
live,
It
didn't
the
do
live
it.
would have to face
So do you know how
it.
to change it?
I think you just have to tip it up right, no?
No, it's weird.
No, it's very weird. We're on sideways.
Oh. That's what I was wondering. I asked Nick and I said, isn't it? And he said, no, it goes this way.
Finish.
And apparently Beverly Bowman, she is from Colorado as well.
Oh.
She is from Buena Vista and the Leadville.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
I'm trying to.
See if you can change it.
Keep going with the comments while we're.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's sideways. I have no idea why it's sideways, and Ben is trying to.
I think you're probably just going to have to set it up that way.
Yeah,
Is it better that way?
yeah, and sometimes
No,
then when you
it's
turn
kinda
it,
weird.
you should turn round, rotate.
Everybody
your
should
phone.
think back to the days when we had no camera.
Exactly.
Right, there you
And we had
go.
no sound.
Right.
Oh dear, apparently it's chilly in Myrtle Beach. It's chilly here.
This might be a different live, but
We're sideways, Janine, sideways.
We they can at least hear us.
How far do
Okay, we can.
Why are we sideways? Because Nick put it on and he put it on sideways, I think.
1.3.
he put on the.
Supervised.
1.3
So now we're
miles.
making everybody ill.
Yeah. The phone is cold.
Oh my goodness, said
Oh,
Janine.
1.3 miles.
Oh, so how many miles have I done? 3? I've done 5 miles.
Janine's out
Yes.
training.
Yeah, not training, just.
Oh, what's your YouTube channel, Ben?
My YouTube channel. It's good. Well, I'm gonna change the channel name to Redonkulous Rant or Redonkulous Shorts.
Uh-huh.
But at the moment, it's donkey_shorts. It's a little harder to find.
Well, maybe we can post it.
Yeah,
We can
you
post
can.
it online and people can find it just now, and then once it changes, I'm sure you'll be able to change it over. Right.
Okay, so that's.
I don't. It doesn't show sideways, but I can flip
I'm gonna
the.
repair the bridge, I think.
They're asking how you're
Is it
feeling,
broken?
Amber.
No, but it needs a little.
The one at the end that we went to.
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Kind of like,
Oh,
it looks on either side.
Well,
a
that's
little
fine.
washed
So we
up,
need to
like, I
just-
wanna make sure
We'll
it's
just leave it like
Just
that
carry
because
on.
yeah,
I mean,
carry
I
on
know
as we
it's
were.
obvious, but I think that'll work out fine.
okay. I mean, unless you just put a board over it
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
and then cover some more leaves over it, because
Yeah.
they went over it thinking
No
that
problem.
it was like.
Oh,
They didn't
that's
even
the
know it
lady in the
was
white
a
shirt. Don't be
bridge,
silly.
'cause there
That's
was so many
Nancy,
leaves
and
over it.
Nancy now
Yeah.
So
comes
I bet
every
if you
year.
just put a
Isn't
board
that
over
right?
it.
Second in a
and
row.
then
Second in a row.
Yeah,
You
some
see, since
leaves
since
over it,
Goldie's has
then
been
I
going.
think
That's
that
okay.
would be
And
easier.
Nancy is scheduled to come and help us with the decoration of the tea tent and keeping us in order because she's very organised.
It's a big birthday to do.
Yeah, exactly. So we're very fortunate because we need it.
We have an organized person around?
Yes, I
I
know.
volunteer to be organized.
See, then you gotta look at everybody
You've
here
been
and
here
go,
before.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
You've been here before.
Oh, how am I
Still
feeling?
asked you.
For the,
Yeah, sorry I'm not that social, I was just like
Oh.
looking to sit
Sorry,
down.
I was doing this for
People just
Jenny.
made me go 5 miles.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you would do 5, then 2, and then 1, Janine. So that, in my estimation, is like 8.
No, well, it's
Oh.
one,
No.
it's like a little, we did the
Yeah.
5 mile loop
Yeah.
and then they break that down into, I gotta think about it for a while, but yeah. We just practiced the run with
Yeah.
3 donkeys. We're gonna do it again
Yeah.
with a different 3 tomorrow.
Yes.
I thought you were going to do that this evening before it got dark. No?
Yeah, no, you are.
I'll see you tomorrow morning then. Yeah. So we've had a very exciting, very busy day, and some of us went out this morning to do a job in Everett, which is quite far away.
And that was
72?
More people,
It was a lot of
it was a
people.
lot of very excited people.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We were, even with all 4 of us there,
Yeah.
we were understaffed.
Okay.
It was
Right.
just so much.
What all did you take?
We brought 2 chickens, 4 dogs, and 2 donkeys.
Wow.
Did you
And
take Angus and
Angus and Delight.
Delight.
They're just so easy.
She's a horse, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, and it was the first time we've been there. They couldn't have been more pleased with us. Everything went. We had the chickens on the table. We had the donkeys roaming around. We did the dog show. It was, but it's just 30 is good.
Yeah.
When you get up into the 70s and everybody wants to feed everything and everybody's so
Yeah.
excited and you don't want to miss anybody and there's someone in the back that really wanted to see dogs but she's afraid of dogs. Can we bring Wanda in? And now she wants to see the pony back there and
One of them was blind
Oh,
anyway.
and
we
the
couldn't-
guy that was blind and he wanted to touch everything. So we wanted to give it's hard when you only have 4 people to give individual attention.
Well,
to
you only
everyone.
had 3 because I was sitting.
Oh, you were sitting, right?
I was a supervisor.
Are you doing one tomorrow?
Yes, of course we're doing one tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't we do chickens and dogs tomorrow? I think it's another new one.
Oh,
So are you available to go
I'd
tomorrow?
love to come.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
we'd love that.
We'd love you to come. Because we'll be fixing a
It is interesting.
It is.
I should think
It's super
so.
rewarding. Like
Yeah.
people are so excited to see us.
And your insurance is okay? with
Yeah,
some
we're
going?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They don't mind.
So I think Judy's. Do you have Judy and Carly?
Let's start with what is today.
Today's Thursday.
Okay,
Tomorrow.
so tomorrow's Friday.
Have you started?
Oh,
with that?
tomorrow is in Gloucester, and tomorrow's another new one.
Okay.
Yes, and Judy will be here.
Yep, yeah. So yeah.
And I'm staying in Gloucester, so maybe I'll just meet y'all.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Yeah.
Oh, is it
it's
your
easy
phone?
for you.
Sorry, I missed that part because Nick called me to tell me that the camera was the wrong way around.
Maybe we should all just. Everybody lean.
Every time
And
you
I-
watch
and
it,
I-
you can just
Oh, I know.
lay
You have to
down.
lean
I
this
asked
way.
him.
He
Yeah,
started
I
the
asked.
camera,
I
didn't he?
literally asked him. I was like, I think it's sideways, and he goes, "No, it goes this way." And he's like, "But we need Elizabeth here."
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
what?
God.
Sorry, I missed that.
That just describes my entire day. Just
Sideways.
you start on a path and then everything goes
Yeah, it's
sideways.
totally sideways.
Yeah, I don't know where it is in Gloucester. It's in the calendar, but I did notice
Right.
it's in Gloucester, which is about a half an hour drive for us
And about 2 seconds for you.
Yeah.
and
so
a
we're
few seconds for
sorted.
you.
Maybe
So,
walk there, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. On
Yeah.
a donkey.
Or swim.
Yeah.
Swim.
So that's tomorrow, and then we're doing another donkey training, and then we're fixing the bridge, and dinner is arriving here at 5:30 tonight. And then tomorrow night, we're having another dinner here with more people here, and roll into Saturday, we're doing the big donkey clinic.
I could make a table out of that thing too, so we'll even have a table to eat off of.
Yeah, how we always end up in this little tiny crammed cabin is beyond.
Everybody's sitting on a.
Yeah, at some point, this will be a nice gathering room. We'll have like real tables, and she'll be down there with her guests down there.
I will say, do you want to roll up?
Yeah, this will go back to being a nice, neat guest cabin where we can all go and meet. And
But you know what's going to happen? We'll have a nice clean space up here, and we'll all be rolling down the hill to your mother.
Yeah.
That's what will happen. She'll be like, "No, it's cold." We're like,
It's too
okay.
cold up there. Yeah. So, anyways, that's the plan. So we have a lot going on. Good.
Oh, Nick says, "Sorry, team." Bit late now.
It's okay.
It's very strange to go in a place that's sort of set up for normal. Okay, so we're going to play bingo.
Yeah.
You know, and they're all bored and they're just you know, some of them are asleep and you wonder why. But and then you walk in with anything.
Yeah.
Anything live, breathing,
Anything.
warm-blooded.
The chickens are so popular.
The chickens are
Really?
so popular.
Really?
Yeah.
They are, really. Well, she puts them on the table and they go up and down the table.
And there was really there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big long tables of people.
Oh,
So you had to go up and down this way and then over here this way. And then there was literally a person in the back that's afraid of animals but wanted to see all of the animals. So
Oh, sure.
she was, I made sure I brought Wanda back there. And then I brought the pony
You
back
didn't know where
there.
Wanda was half the time.
No, I didn't. She was on the tables.
Well, she's such a gadabout. So.
I tried to keep the big dogs behind me when the
Chickens were loose.
chickens were loose, which worked out fine.
Yeah.
But it's just unbelievable to watch these people just come alive.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that were.
Haven't spoken.
You know what I liked is the other day we were at Seasons is another senior citizens home and this woman, she was there with her husband. She must have had she probably was in her early 70s, and she was there, and her husband just came in, and he asked if we could bring the donkey over because his wife was like, and we had the donkey, and he's like, bring the donkey over. She's, she grew up in Sicily, and she's, he's like, she's not, I don't know, she's nonverbal, and kind of just not really, not 100% there. So she hadn't paid attention to anything. We brought dogs by her, chickens by her. So then we brought the donkey over, and we brought him right, and little Angus he's so sniffy and looking for treats. And all of a sudden she's like,
Aww.
her husband started to cry. But she got really excited. She was like, she smiled on her face, and little Angus is, he likes people, but he's really looking for treats too.
Yeah.
So that was pretty sweet.
I got to hug him today.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
yeah,
Oh
but
my
you're not
gosh.
taking him back. You
I
made
got,
him portable.
I
He's
got
not that
selfies. I
portable.
know. I think he could fit in my suitcase.
Yeah,
You probably would
Come on.
mind
probably
it.
would go as well.
He loves his job here, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
works.
Oh,
He
yes.
works 5 days a week.
Yes.
He's just so easy, and he loves it so
Yes.
much. I think he'd be offended if we took
And
somebody
people
else.
were
Right.
saying he's like Goldie's mascot
He really
because he was
Yes.
born. He was born here.
Yes.
Although he's technically a rescue, sort of.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and he was born here, and he's just slotted straight into what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's never known anything
No,
else. He thinks this is what
the norm.
This is what donkeys do.
Yes. That's great.
He might get a shock.
Yeah. Send him over to like the Middle East.
Yeah.
Pull a wagon.
It was when I told everybody that I thought a donkey would be a very good service animal that they really decided to throw me out. That ADI. But I do think
look
there's
at our
a place for
Angus.
them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're good therapy
Yes.
animals.
They are good
Yeah,
therapy.
they are.
What was the word? What's
Respectful.
The word? Respectful.
Yes.
They are
Very
respectful.
respectful.
Yes, Dimitri was.
It's fun
respectful
hanging out
too.
with two donkey professionals out on the trails that are like runners and seeing their little tips and tricks, and they're watching
Yeah.
my tips and tricks, and they're getting pulled this direction. I'm going this direction. But we had it
Yeah.
all down
Yeah,
pat on the end.
we had it great. It was great.
Yeah.
Good.
So I've got the solution to what's going on today. It's a full moon. That's it.
Oh, right.
We're all
Oh.
stuffed. We may as well go to bed now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so people were calling you while I was out there with your phone.
It's a daily occasion. Oh yeah, it's. Whoops. I can't turn it off. It's my funny.
Also, someone asked how you were feeling
Oh
or something. I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, after your hip.
Oh, my hip surgery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm hip is solid and great. It actually resurfaced some back issues so that because there's a leg length discrepancy. So my left leg is longer than my right leg, so it's caused some back issues because I've had a fusion in my L5S1. So my L4 L5 is not happy these days.
Oh.
So I've had more physical therapy on my back than I've had on my hips, but still doing hip stuff, but it's all connected. So, but yeah, I live in chronic pain, but I don't notice it. I always say that the donkeys are a great distraction.
You don't notice. You don't.
They're a
know-
great
yeah.
distraction from the pain.
Yeah.
She was.
Yes.
She was.
Yeah.
Right. She had a good donkey, and she was like. And for a while, she was way out in front of us. So that was good.
Yeah, but so initially when, because Janine was like, oh, Arthur's just going to follow Charlie, right? And then so I'm behind and all of a sudden we're like on that first downhill and I am like, I mean, Ben could tell, but the lead ropes are a little shorter than what we're used to because
Yeah.
we have long 15-foot lead ropes. And so I'm like, whoa, hanging on. And Arthur got frisky and he got excited, and then all of a sudden I saw some hoofs flying and I was like, oh no, this is not I don't do this. So I'm hanging on and my arms are like this because I'm watching my footing because there's leaves on the ground, there's leaves, pine needles, and then there's hidden rocks, and there's lots of tree stumps coming out or roots. And so you gotta watch your footing so that you don't slip. So I'm just trying to get a feel for my footing, and then Ben's behind me with Dimitri, and he's like, "Mom, are you struggling?" and I'm like, well, I'm trying to hang on to this larger than life ass. So anyway, geez, they're just
I wonder if it would help tomorrow if I went out with the leaf blower and just did the course.
How long a battery life have we got?
I know.
Janine?
No, on the gas
On the big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might help. But
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there I go. You can tell. And I had this jacket on that was really kind of like it was loose, and then I was afraid I was going to lose it, so I'm like hanging on to my jacket, and we were, he was flying.
He's some boy.
He was flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he passed Charlie, when Ben took him and he passed Charlie, and then all of a sudden Janine's like, oh, I guess he doesn't need to follow Charlie. And he was like super.
that was good.
Everyone had we changed different positions, so
Ben,
they
will
all
you send
did
that
great.
to me and I can post it for people to see.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't tell me his eyeglasses put them on his camp on it.
His eyeglasses do.
Here.
His
Yeah.
Here, where is
eyeglasses
it?
put them on his phone.
Yeah, video it.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that was some
That's
glasses.
me running.
She's all
Arthur.
It's a day with Carlene.
He was flying.
Yeah.
She'd forget to turn them off.
Yeah. So I'm tired now. Tired.
Yeah, I've been yawning.
So that was a good day.
Yes, we had some good production.
So maybe if we
That's
just put
cute.
some
Very
logs.
good, thank you.
What really made me nervous was there was a little tiny gap for a foot when we went over those bridges, but they all just went.
Yes.
That's the surprising thing.
Yes.
Nobody even looked at that bridge.
Yeah.
So if we put like natural looking logs,
Oh, we've
Yeah.
got some.
and we have quite a few. That's
Yeah.
what we'll do.
Yeah,
Versus try to fix it and make it really bright. Well,
Yes.
after the donkey derby, we'll
Yes.
fix it,
Yes.
and then it
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
be.
yeah.
It'll be dull again.
Because it's
for-
probably got a little, like rain on it or whatever.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
Smushy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went.
So, but that's only for the 5 milers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's not going to be a lot of those.
We can see there might just be a few of us.
The only words I heard out of that whole thing was hoof between.
There's
Yeah,
there's a little.
That would be a bad thing.
There's an older bridge out there that was just a little, wonky because of the probably just vegetation and the humidity of
all three of them. When I was like, oh, there's a bridge, we're gonna have to turn around, and all three of the donkeys went over the bridge, but it was also close to home too.
Yes.
All three of them went over the bridge, but there was a little spongy on the top of the bridge.
No, I know why they all went over the bridge. Is it the bridges that are over the wee sort of streamy bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we practiced that like nobody's business when the donkeys first came in because they wouldn't touch the bridge. And we all stood there and had them tensioned and we did pressure and release, and then eventually the first donkey went over and then the next one went, and they did it on the way back because we came over a second bridge, but we just kept doing it, and that's why they all go over the bridges now.
I don't think they could see it either because the leaves were all covering it.
Yeah.
So they were like,
But
they
should all have practiced those bridges because we used to way back in springtime. Remember, we were going up doing those.
That's
loops?
great.
Okay.
So
And then there was the
Why do you have
log.
stinky breath?
Then there was the tree that went. We all had to duck underneath it. So I'm taking Dimitri. I wish I had gotten a video of it because I've never seen
only
a
been on an
donkey,
hour.
and he could have probably just even stood straight up,
Yeah.
but he noticed it.
and he ducks.
And he went. He
Yeah.
literally like went down with his back like this,
Yeah.
like totally
Yeah.
limboed through there. And I was like,
So you must
I've
have
never
been
seen
you
it
must have been in the route that goes up the back of the chicken coop.
Yep.
Did you go- yeah, so that's the route we used to do with the
Oh,
donkeys.
okay.
See?
All right. So we
they've
just
all-
have to test some of the donkeys that have like Enzo.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, and I think Martin will be fine.
Yeah.
so maybe even for our training tomorrow, if we don't
Yeah.
want to do the whole
Yeah, we'll-
thing,
yeah.
we can just do that portion of it with them. And
So that was the route that we started everybody
Okay.
on in springtime because and there used to be a big log that was down and we'd have to jump over it. We jumped that too because we're so good. We go duck under things, jump over things, and do bridges. Okay.
All right. So and that's also where you should go
Yeah.
to like get them over the bridge.
Okay. I can
Push.
do that.
Push. All right.
Yeah, that'll be good fun. So that's actually would be a really super route if we could do that.
Yeah. So well, they're going to do a 2 mile loop, a 1 mile loop, and a 3 mile, and then the last. This is still a work in process. Then they come back for the 5 milers, and they have to go out and do one more loop.
Yeah, that's fine. That would be super. And that's a nice look. That's quite good fun.
Yeah.
That's probably a bit more spirited than a bit more challenging. You know, you've got hills, we've got fallen debris.
They're all operating out of here instead of Meredith.
Well, we were just talking about that because we've had some parking issues over at Meredith, and so we're like, well, maybe we should just because really what we're doing is this is Donkey Fest, and we're moving to we're trying to like do an event here and be respectful of the Service Dog Project. So, but we want to still do it this year, so it's an annual event. We've trained all the donkeys
over here.
So we might as well just do a private event here. Versus our original idea was to do a public event and have people along Cross Street and Hill Street watching the event. But the concern is we don't know how many. I personally don't think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to show up. But there's concerns over parking over at
Yeah,
Cross
and
Street.
it gets, you know, it's just in case. But you see, the beauty of it is we originally had hoped to have it here. We thought we would be further along in the situation than we are, and we'd hoped to have it here. So everybody's trained like crazy over the bridges, under the branches, and over the fallen tree log.
Yeah.
So we actually thought we had home site advantage, but obviously not.
Yeah.
So we've got that, and the routes were fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's what we want to do going forward.
Right.
Because every year we'll need to change the route going forward, so it's something a bit different. So it would be really lovely if we were able. And I was actually just saying to Amber, all of our animals bar 4 are here, so it's far easier bringing 4 to here as opposed to taking what is it? We'll have 21 in total.
Yeah.
So
over there.
So this is actually a far more.
And this is just still. I just really literally got back today with the feasibility study whether it's possible to do it here. We haven't really sat down and talked about what to do, whether we should still try to do it over at Meredith and just tell the public not to come. I just don't know. There's no way. I know how many people are running. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But we don't know if people are going to show up from the town of Topsfield and try to get on the farm. It's a private farm over there, and we can't control all that. And
But
so,
this is our home, and this is where it should be,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if we can swing it this early, it would be wonderful.
all right.
You know,
And
there's
the
a way
cameras.
of tapping into that trail by going out our driveway and just down to Hood Farm.
That's
Trail.
what we're doing. That's where the bridge is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the bridge you're talking about because I tried to go in there with a big.
Oh no, that one is over there. That's where I fell down today.
Yes.
Because-
That's where she got.
I said, let's run down and see if that bridge works.
Because the thorns. I was telling her that when
You're like,
I
careful
said,
the thorns.
well, so
Oh, I know the woods.
Arthur kind of was pushing Dimitri toward me, and then I got kind of pushed off to the side, and then I got scraped by those thorny vine came out, and then I was like, Janine, there's like all these thorny vines, and we're getting there, it's getting a little thicker. And
Yeah.
next
I
thing I
turned
know,
around to look
there
at
is
her.
one literally going like this, and it just wrapped around her leg, and she's like this, and there goes Charlie, and she is like on the ground, and the whole thing just like wrapped
I am
around her
too
whole
old.
body.
And then it ate her up.
And I was like, well, that's why you have jeans on.
Yeah.
And so,
And I said, well, maybe we should go left here. And that actually, because
Yeah.
they'll come, if we do it here, which we haven't even talked about, but just come back. So if we do the loop here, they when they come in here, they're at 3.4 miles. And then they go they go up through here and do another loop here that brings them up to 5 miles.
That's perfect.
And that's perfect.
And you know
Yeah.
what? It keeps
So
all our animals
is there
together.
some part
Yeah.
of it that is on Linebrook Road?
We're bringing them across the street.
across, yeah.
Only for, because I'd like, there's that spot where you stop
Yeah.
and overlook the pond. I'd like to do a check there, and it'd be close to the end. They do a check there where they stop and have a little water, and then they can come back down, and then they go right back across the street and then come in.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that was the thought. So that we are using Linebrook Road, but just literally, you come on the trail, you go straight across the street.
Yeah.
You go in, you go up to the check, you have your cup of water, you turn around and come back the same way and go back in, and then back to the farm.
That's perfect. Now, just to check, hunting season isn't until November, is that correct?
Well, that's a good question.
What happened?
See, these are some of the things.
Hunting season is November, is that correct?
What do they
Well, I
hunt
don't know
around
about
here?
that.
Deer.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we'll have to have orange on.
Oh,
yeah. I did not. I don't know when.
I think it's November.
Okay, let's check that.
I think
Yeah.
we'll check that.
Yeah, we didn't see any hunters in there
Yeah.
today.
We would hope to not be hunted.
That would make
That's
it
a
really
big
exciting.
Exactly.
That'd be quite a race, running for your life.
Is that like the Hunger Games when they're chasing you down?
Right. Oh my gosh.
So that's very exciting, and that means that we can utilize the cameras as well.
Well, that's a good plus, because if we started down, they would come up the driveway,
Mhm.
down past through here, and then they would go into the pond area and off on their
So we can
loops.
You know, you should have a place where you can tell people to go and watch them cross the road or something.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we don't have. That's originally how we ended up at Meredith, is because I was thinking it would be something that would be fun for everybody to see, but I can't see how we could have any, other than watching on the cameras coming up through here. That's the only part that is this start.
Well, and if anybody comes to watch it, they can watch it from in here.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody
Well,
comes
if you
here,
get it
yeah.
all, where are you going to park? I was
In
just.
there.
Yeah, yeah. See, it gets tight in parking, because I mean, today down there there was no room. There's no room to turn the trailer around. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We could fill up all that with parking.
yeah.
well, I think Tracy was actually
Well,
mentioned
Tracy actually spoke with me earlier, and she
Yeah.
said because you're having your event, what they'll do is if they're doing dogs, they'll drop them off down there, and then they'll put the cars down there.
Oh, that'd be
So
nice.
that clears that up beautifully,
Yeah.
which is very kind of them.
Yeah.
And
Well, we've got a few things to talk. We still have to decide. Is that dinner? We still have some things to decide, because we haven't officially decided upon it. And
some food from Paradise?
yeah,
Is that
bring it
food?
in.
yes.
Wanna bring it on?
And then
Ah,
We need to decide that, and then we need to flesh out all of the blockers
Keep going.
to see for the project.
Yes.
But so.
Annie, just say hi.
Hey.
Mom,
This is not good.
Mom, don't yell at, you're really loud when you yell at the dog.
Well, my food would,
I know, you're very protective
I
of your
won't
food.
even look.
Yeah, so don't, we're
I do
on.
think somebody should pay attention to the dog.
Yeah, he's on it. Okay. All
That's
right.
not the
What?
dog, it's okay. So, that's us.
She's gonna to put her head right in there.
Smells.
She likes Italian food.
Get out, you guys here.
Thank you so very
Okay,
much.
you're welcome. Have a good one, guys.
You too. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Penny.
It does happen to be archery hunting season.
Is it?
October 7th through November 30th.
Yeah.
Now, would this be the Ipswich hunting area? Apparently there's
yeah,
hunting
through it
zones.
everywhere.
So
Yeah.
all we're going to do is we're going to go and get, you just need a sash of orange.
Okay.
So we'll go to that Joanne's place and we'll just buy a few meters and then you just run a scissor up and you just put it over, like you're playing netball at school.
Okay.
And then we'll tie a knot in it.
We'll put it around each one of the donkeys.
And one for the donkeys.
Yeah. Okay.
You can put your names on
That way, when they're
glitter.
loose in the woods, we'll be able to find them.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Okay.
Okay, so you-
that just makes it a wee bit more exciting.
And colorful.
And can I actually tell you, there's a hunting blind if you go out the back of the A field and you go 20 foot down, there's a hunting blind up in the trees.
Well, the thing about hunting season, I never see them ever because they go hunting at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, well, we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
so it's not the time of day even to worry about it because they're in there at dawn and dusk. I've never seen a hunter in there during
Well, that's good.
the fall. And I've been tromping these woods for a long
Yeah.
time.
And it's bows, so we'll know we've been hit.
Yeah.
Silent, and deadly. Carlene, how's Gwen doing?
Who?
Gwen, your daughter.
Check my
That
phone.
daughter, yes.
Yes. Somebody's asking how she's doing.
How she's doing? As far
How
as
she is.
as I know, fine.
Fine, we think.
Yeah,
I hope.
it's right there.
That'd be it.
Right, so we better go. So
All right.
we'll update you as we have these wonderful thoughts. Isn't that right, Janine?
Right.
Okay. See you all later. I don't